Snapdragon always beats Exynos, right? So in the US, most Samsung phones use Qualcomm processors, but in Europe and some other places they're powered by Samsung's own Exynos silicon. And that's been a point of controversy for a while because often Exynos models are seen to be inferior to the Qualcomm versions, especially if you're a phone nerd like me. Maybe they're slower or run hotter or have worse battery life. And I've definitely noticed some not so great performance, especially around battery life from some Exynos phones over the past decade. But do the numbers back this up? We looked at the raw computing performance of every generation of Samsung flagships going back to the Galaxy S5, and found that in terms of raw benchmark numbers, Exynos lagged slightly behind in most generations, but not to a huge extent. At least not so much that it would have been noticeable in everyday use. Tests from some places like Anantech have pointed to battery life being a little worse in some Exynos variants, especially the Galaxy S20, but if you're seeing side-by-side performance differences with an Exynos or Snapdragon Galaxy, probably the cause is more likely to be software optimization as opposed to the actual chip being noticeably worse. At least with the Galaxy S22 rumored to use its own special variant of Qualcomm's latest chip in every country, the controversy will probably skip a year. But still, some people will say,